Here's some squishy setting. What the fuck you
The
mean
metal
squishy
part
setting?
squishy setting, bro. The
What
metal
you
part.
mean
You know,
squishy
hey,
setting?
but you want to know what's weird about that entire thing, though? You want to know what's weird about that
I'm
entire
mega
thing, though?
confused though.
If you
What you
watch
mean
it,
You
you're not
squishy
do.
going to
setting?
heaven.
No. I ain't never watched it. I'm just saying, like, just the thought of
Yes, you
it. But you know,
did. Yes, you
I
did.
never watched that
You
shit,
just
Hold
said
on,
nigga.
I'm
you
about
did.
to pull it all right. Hey, y'all
I didn't say I watched it. I just said that. This nigga brought it up, and I'm just like, why the fuck? What the fuck? I'm just saying, it's only weird because
Why?
one. Okay, I know the story behind Five Nights at Freddy's. There are children's souls taking over
Yeah,
that
I know
animatronics,
there's
nigga.
children's
You'll be
souls in
fucking
there,
a child, nigga.
But think
Oh,
about it.
hold on.
They been in that. No,
That's kinda weird.
listen. They been in animatronics bodies for almost like 30 years. It's like a whole 40-year-old, bro.
Yeah, but nigga,
It's a whole 40-year-old.
if you die
That's
as a
a
child,
whole
your soul
40
stay
year old.
as a child, nigga.
But guess what? You still gonna mature mentally.
No, you won't, because you won't
Yes,
get
you
to see the
will.
world.
Yes,
Nigga,
you gonna see the
those
world
kids
through
were
a-
like 5
you
to
gonna
6
see-
years old.
Bro, but guess what? Bam, 40, 30 years later, guess what? You an adult.
No, the fuck you ain't when you
No,
die.
actually, no.
as a child.
Technically, hey yo, no. Hey yo, technically, they actually
That's
started.
just like
They
that's
did
just
develop.
like
No,
saying,
they did.
bro, you look at a midget and you see them never mature, bro.
Hey,
Like,
no cap,
dang.
no. Actually, no. I think you're right because they souls were pretty much developing because they were like finding new ways to find this purple guy nigga
that's
just to
what
kill
I'm
him.
saying, just to kill them. Those folks is full blown adults, bro. They just look like kids. It's just like looking at a midget and say, "Dang, you 2 years old, stupid little boy." But nah,
You
actually,
You 2 years old.
You 2 years old, stupid little boy.
Like if them niggas was still alive, they'd be what 30.
30, 40, trying to get in your girl.
Technically, they
Hey,
stay
yo, okay,
alive.
hey,
They
yo,
just
no.
go in a supply closet.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, alright, so is it cool if I spoil the Final
Man,
Fantasy
I've
6
been
ending?
through all that stuff and I played every
You read the
single
entire
one
thing?
ever
I
since
bet.
it was-
So
Bro,
Final Fantasy
wait, hold
6,
on, shut
the
your
ending of that
stupid
bitch.
butt up. You remember when Five Nights at Freddy's first came on the phone and then went to console, bro?
Nigga, I don't know about y'all, but I actually had like a different thought. When I first heard of Final Fantasy Freddy's, I assumed it was a whole different thing.
I thought
Because
it was,
it
gonna
was
be. I thought it was gonna be Five Nights at some dude house called Freddy.
No, I thought it was gonna be like some like, oh, you gotta stay 5 nights in like Freddy Krueger motherfucking furnace area, like
a
when he
murderer's
died.
house.
Yeah, right. But then I saw a video of it, nigga, and then once I got to the jump scare, like almost a couple months, and I was young when the game came out. I was young as fuck when the game came out.
You remember, bro, you think it's not scary, but it's stupid scary.
Yeah, nigga, I saw it, and I was just like, I'm expecting like Freddy Krueger some shit, and then I saw a motherfucking robot scream at my face, and I'm just like, I can't sleep.
And then, bro, you go to Rule 34, then it's all sunshine and rainbows. But then you come back to the real game, I'm like, oh, they trying to kill me and stuff being a robot. Oh, Rule 34.
Right, but real quick, alright, so the ending of Final Fantasy 6, real quick. Tell me, this is the bullshit that I kind of got pissed off about it. Okay, so you know, okay, so in Final Fantasy 6, at the end, the guy who apparently started was trying to end the entire thing, like this Henry nigga, I think his name was Henry or something, right? He said that he was there since the first game, so he's been there for all 6 games, and apparently the niggas that we were playing as, apparently the application we got for the job that we took from the first game was never meant for us. So you telling me we wasted 6 years of our lives, 6 years of our Five Nights at Freddy's story, just for you to tell me that this entire time I wasn't supposed to be there?
You weren't supposed to be there. You was a mistake. You weren't part of the Bite of 87.
Yeah, like the entire story was like, oh yeah, you was not supposed to be there to stop the entire to end it completely.
So you telling me I went through years of traumatization just to tell me I wasn't the right one?
Yeah, like I wasn't supposed. He was trying to find a specific person, that AKA the purple guy, the nigga who started this entire thing. He was trying to get him to get the job in order to kill him.
And you
but then
accidentally died, so that kind of sucks.
And then that nigga died, and at the end of the game, at Final Fantasy 36, you end up dying with him because he literally sets the entire building on fire.
Yeah, and then you go to a different one where you end up in that little kid's house.
Right, and they end up going separate ways. And I won't even lie to you. The ending of Final Fantasy 36, bro. The most savage line that this nigga Henry said was that I'm sure there will be, like, for the kids who had passed away from the first game, it's like I'm sure that there's gonna be like savior, like there's gonna be like salvation and like a new world for y'all. And then he changes the subject and says, but for one of you, the darkest pit in hell is waiting for you. So don't let the devil don't keep the devil waiting. He was speaking to the nigga who caused the murder. He literally told the purple guy like, oh yeah, these kids are gonna go to heaven, but your stupid ass is going to hell. That shit was savage.
William, the Springtrap nigga, what the fuck is his name?
No, I think his name was what, like Ennard or some shit, nigga.
No, Ennard ain't him.
Oh yeah, no, Springtrap.
Springtrap was the nigga. The purple guy tried to get in him to hide from the ghosts.
Yeah, because he had went ahead and like, because that's the thing, since the kids were looking revenge to kill his ass, and then it started making him go crazy, so he went back to the pizzeria to destroy the animatronics. But the souls were still. But technically, what he did was let the souls out of the animatronics. So then they started chasing his ass around the motherfucking pizzeria, and then have him kill himself with a motherfucking machine. You know what you should look up on YouTube? Look up Springtrap voice actor. That nigga sounds scary. And then when you look at Springtrap, like from the inside out and shit, like, bro, he looks creepy. And you know what's funny? The fact that I started watching fucking what was it? I started watching Final Fantasy Freddy's videos again to understand the story behind it again, because I hadn't watched it in a long time. And that shit, bro, I missed the game, but holy shit. But you wanna know what's funny? Funny?
Watch my live.
About like when I first heard of Final Fantasy Freddy's and I started watching their videos, there was one thing that game made me do that pissed me off as a kid.
What did it make you do?
It made me wanna avoid going to Chuck E. Cheese's anymore.
Bro, last time I went to Chuck E. Cheese was on my 6th birthday, bro.
Nigga, that was scary.
It was just straight incredible pizza, bro.
That's the thing. Fucking Chuck E. Cheese went downhill. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I believe in the rumor that they microwaved their fucking old pizza they used from the other day.
They did. It was in an FBI case. Look it up.
Nigga, that's nasty. Like, how come?
I think Chuck E. Cheese shut down.
You right, but they wings was fucking fire though.
I never had wings because back then I didn't know how good wings was at the age of 6. I just knew to eat my mom.
Oh no, I fuck with my hot wing. I've been fucking with my hot wing since I was 5, and that shit was fucking amazing.
What's so good about lemon pepper? I remember when I was young, I tried it and I didn't like it, and I never tried it again. It must be good or now something.
Hey man,
I always liked honey hot. Or nuclear red.
I don't know why, but I've tried chicken. Like I've tried chicken that's been like, or like chicken wings have been like, what? Like it's like completely covered in mustard, and then they fry that shit.
Mustard sauce, stupid.
Yeah, they feel like they have like the mustard chicken wings and shit. But that's like only mustard though. And then they put that bitch in the fryer, and then the mustard flavor stays with it. And then when you bite into it, that shit fucking tastes like mustard, but also like chicken at the same time. Sorry. It's like if you put ketchup on chicken, but instead.
Why did I hear chicken when you said chicken?
Chicken wings, nigga.
Chicken wings. You eat chicken wings. You chicken
McWings.
You chicken McStupid.
You's a McBitch.
McUno reverse. Don't try me.
McUno reverse. Shit dumb as fuck.
Any one of y'all got Borderlands 2? I'm max level on they jump with modded weapons.
Nigga, I don't know why, but now I feel like I want to go into McDonald's and then start some shit with one of the workers and be like, you're a McBitch.
And then when they hit you and say, I'm McFallen.
I'm McFallen.
I'm McStewing your ass.
Yo, that bitch was so dumb. That bitch who did the McFallen shit was so stupid because she literally walked into the motherfucking like McDonald's being like, "Hey, y'all got McLobster?" What McDonald's sell lobster, nigga?
McChina. Did you know Korea, China, and Japan, their McDonald's got chicken and spaghetti, bro. Like chicken legs and spaghetti. And then they got shrimp and.
Hey, bro, if you had to think of the most like scariest and most dangerous like country to live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Mexico.
Nigga, no.
Deaths out of every country.
You right, but that's the thing. They fucking like. Their democracy isn't shit.
Gang
Well,
crimes,
that's the thing.
drugs,
Well, that's the thing.
Mexican cartel. Mexico is the most dangerous place to live, bro. No,
Nigga,
not
that's-
really. The
not
Outback
really.
is actually the most dangerous place to live. You going to
Yeah,
Outback,
because
you
nigga,
dead.
because if a nigga won't kill you, the nature will.
The nature will, man. I'd rather fight some random dude off the street than go against nature.
Alright,
I'm
then
gonna crushed by a rock.
let me be more specific. The most dangerous but strict country
The most
ever.
dangerous bus trick.
Most dangerous
Motherfucking
place.
North Korea, nigga.
No,
North Dakota.
Them niggas,
You
them
can't
niggas, no, cause them niggas
you
is
can't even go
motherfucking
over
strict
there.
as shit. You can't, and you want to know? Okay, this is why I say it's the most dangerous but strict because
because they hate yellow.
They'll eat
no,
your
because,
anus,
because
nigga.
Not that. Here's one of the reasons why I think it's dangerous.
Talk shit about it.
Tell me right now, what's one reason why it's dangerous?
You are not allowed to complain about North Korea or it will kill you on
Oh
sight.
yeah, I knew that, but they don't make it dangerous.
Nigga, that don't make it
I'm just
dangerous,
playing.
nigga. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
can't
just like,
say
nigga.
anything bad about your supreme ruler or them folks gonna torture you then kill you.
And I feel like this nigga Kim Jong Un is a.
that meatball Kim Jong Un.
That nigga is crazy. Of course, that nigga is like one of the most main targets in all of other countries because
Yeah,
nigga, first
they
of
try
all,
to assassinate him. Why you think he never lead North Korea? He lead it.
didn't this nigga like fake his own death to expose his traitors or some shit?
No, his brother got assassinated though. His brother was assassinated. When
His brother got assassinated. Didn't his? I think
bro, they
his
killed
dad
somebody with
almost
some
got
toxic
assassinated.
gas in the mall, bro.
His dad almost got assassinated.
Their whole family should, bro. How you family gonna be that messed up through generations? At first they were good and they just started getting bad out of nowhere.
Right.
What?
Hey, but you wanna know something, though?
Happened to you?
But that's the thing though. The reason, okay, I'm not finna lie to you. That nigga Kim Jong Un, he a scary motherfucker. But at the same time, I looked at the pros and the cons of ever going to war with this motherfucker. One, the population in North Korea is motherfucking short as fuck compared to us. So
But
I feel
his
like if they
military
have
is large. Think about that.
yeah, no, that's the thing. His military counts as his population. He got like what, 24 million. Oh, we got 300 million, and about like 32% of the U.S. population is military personnel. So that's at least a couple hundred million. And like what? North Korea got like what? 24 million? Fuck out of here. You know what? But that's the thing, though. Another thing that I hate, the fact that North Korea is like one of the only countries that works on nukes than anyone else. Didn't they say like they were gonna do like a month, like back in 2017?
And their country is so small, one nuke can destroy all of them, bro.
Yeah, and apparently them niggas said they were gonna like back in 2017. They said they were gonna be like, alright, if the nuke deal with the U.S. don't happen, we finna make a hydro nuke, like a hydro missile,
A hydro bomb.
like a hydro bomb or some shit. And then we're gonna use that shit against us. But like,
I play one of them first.
and genuinely, you know, okay, there's one thing I love about America: the fact that nobody gives a fuck about Florida. Because when was the last time you were on the news and you heard some like terrorist attack happening in Florida?
Bad she could be over there.
Nigga, the amount of the only bad shit here in Florida is motherfucking dumbass shit. Like, fat nigga drinks grease from McDonald's and gets arrested for it.
Shoots up Burger King.
Like, nigga, I don't remember the last time there was ever a terrorist attack over here, a motherfucking war, or a riot, or anything that should be, like, on the worldly news. Genuinely speaking. Like, I understand Port St. Lucie, not Port St. Lucie, but that's where I'm from, but I understand
Hey, nigga,
Florida
don't
is
give away
more...
my address.
Nigga, I don't know your address. But I'm just saying, that's the thing. There will not be a day that goes by where I'm just like, there ain't shit that ever happened here that's that serious.
Except for school
Other
shootings.
than
That's
other
pretty much
than
what
school shootings and a bunch of racist bullshit. That's it. But there ain't a day that goes by where I'm like, hey, remember when they had a terrorist attack here? I don't
I'm sure
remember
there
that,
were
but
terrorist attacks, but
they were like not extreme. Like they were not some
Yeah.
shit like that. Like they made a holiday out of. Well, not really a holiday, more
I
of
feel
a
like that's
memorial.
more of a 9/11 thing that you're trying to make a joke of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If somewhere famous gets attacked and it's documented, then yeah, of course it's gonna be like put
Yeah,
as like a
9/11.
memorial. Like for example, what if fucking Disney World got like a terrorist attack and somebody caught it on camera? You know good and well they do this shit. They'd be like, oh, on this day we have to stay quiet for all the victims who got attacked at Disney World. At that moment in time, that's when the happiest place on earth became one of the most scariest places on earth.
And then Hitler gets revived and gases them. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember the last time something like extremely serious happening here in Florida, other than like school shootings. But nobody ever talks about that shit no more. If anything, they make jokes out of it.
Everyone's been making jokes about that shit.
Right. And then when they stupid ass get involved, to see what they do when they start joking and shit like. See, that's what okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like if somebody has ever been in a serious situation, whether it being with like a disability or a tragic accident or something like that, that person who was in that accident or have that disability should be allowed to make fun of it. Like for example, like for me, just correct me if I'm wrong. Like if I make fun of a disability, knowing damn well I have a family member who has that disability, I feel like I should be allowed to say that joke. Like any jokes about that disability. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's how it should be. Or let's say like,
if I have an autistic sister, I'm allowed to joke about how she's fucking autistic, you stupid fucking autistic little shit.
Yes, because then it would make sense because you already have like experience dealing with somebody who has the autism and know enough about it that you are at least allowed to make a joke about it.
Ah.
Because nigga, you had the experience of having to deal with someone or being related to somebody who has that disability.
All right, see you
But
guys.
if you had but if none of your family members had that disability, and you thought it was a good idea to make fun of